My name's John Halker. I'm a psychotherapist. I have a one-to-one practice in Guernsey in the Channel Islands and also in London, and I do quite a lot of work in companies and organisations in the UK and in France and in the Netherlands. I had been working as a therapist for a while, and I suppose there was always a degree of discomfort about some of the things that one had been taught about, things that were. There was a question about what was effective and what wasn't, and as was later amplified, things that were potentially damaging. And I stumbled accidentally across the human givens thing. Somebody else pointed me towards it. The first one I went to was a one-day anxiety workshop or seminar run by Ivan Tyrrell. That was a long time ago. I think it was back in 2001 or 2, something like that. And it was one of those life-changing moments where you're sat and listening to Ivan and going, well, yes, of course, yeah, absolutely right. And it's from the outside looking in, it might appear to some people that it simplified it. I think the important thing about human givens for me was it did just bring it back down to what works. And on a daily basis, Ivan's sitting on this shoulder and Joe's sitting on this shoulder and talking to me. Ask them about their needs, John. And that's always there, and it always will be there for me. I don't want to speak evangelically about it, but it was a life-changing thing in that way from my professional point of view, and particularly the work I do in companies and organisations, and some of them quite large multinational organisations where people have lost sight of those basic ideas of the human givens, and what it really means to me is that basic idea of going back and being connected to people for the right reasons, to going back to the idea that if you're in a healthy environment and if you haven't been traumatised, then really you haven't got the skills, and really a lot of my work is about helping people to develop skills that they perhaps never learned, or that they knew about but they'd forgotten about. I think an awful lot of it is about helping other people to understand why they have the emotional response that they have when things don't work in their life. So from the point of view of benefits, being able to stand back and use their observing self to just say, oh, okay, that now I've calmed down, that's why I reacted in that way, that's why I did that unhelpful thing, that's why I took that impulsive decision, and say, allowing people to make much more informed, calm decisions, and to use their cortex to stop the emotional brain hijacking the thinking brain. Trying to sum up the human givens, it's just a really powerful bunch of organising ideas that work.